All right, everybody, we're back. Back to back here today, which we don't get a lot of that opportunity to do filming wise. But Ben is available a little bit more now because of some of the scheduling stuff that's going on. So we are getting a little more frequency with filming, which is good. I think it's a real good opportunity for you to see everything, which we've tried to show you as much as we can. The days that he's not here, it's tough, and I make a point, I never really start anything new with her until Ben is here. So that alone has kind of slowed down the process probably a little bit, because if I wasn't recording it and filming it, there may have been, I was thinking about this yesterday, there may have been and probably are times where she's gotten to the point where I maybe would have done something else or more new with her had we not been filming it, but I didn't necessarily have a camera there and I didn't want to do stuff. The whole point of this is to show you a very candid, realistic look at how we're raising this dog. And I don't think we would be much further ahead necessarily, but the sequence might have changed a little bit. So there are some things that I have on my list and I keep going, I want to get to them, I want to get to them, I want to get to them. The nice part about filming it is it's a reminder to just be patient, and it'll happen when it happens. So I'm not going to allow there to be much pressure or any pressure to get things done quicker just because we're filming. I do think that's part of the reason that this is valuable, is to have you understand that that's the way I actually do it. Like, I'm not doing it this way just because we're filming it. We just go slower more often than not. And I probably, if I were to improve, it would be I could slow down even more and be good with it. I just don't think we need to be in a rush. So there's my little rant on our pace of our training again. I'm going to start out Ellie, Spry, Bella. Yesterday we went Spry and Bella the day before, the time before that we filmed, and I don't know that was, maybe that was this week, I think maybe. Was it, Ben, that we did? So we did
Ellie on Monday. Spry on Wednesday. And then...
So this is our third time filming this week, and it's only Thursday. So, so now I've got the two together. Now, why do I have the two together? I expect this to be a relatively short session. We just had a bunch of snow that came through, actually. So you can tell it's strange, a little bit of strange weather, but it is a little colder today. We've got a conference call, and that's why it's going to be a little bit shorter. We're going to make sure that we don't go too long. I brought these three again today. The point of it with Bella is we're breaking her sessions up almost every time to be about maybe a 50-50 split on average. Some days it's 70-30, some days it's 80-20, some days it's 60-40. Her actually doing stuff or being real involved with the drills versus observing. And I do think she's getting a little better at it. I just posted some stuff on our Instagram and Facebook that were some videos from this past weekend that showed a little bit of her issue or struggle with being okay not doing anything while the other dogs are making retrieves. Now that was a lot of excitement, new area, new stuff. Changing the area alone makes a big difference, but we were doing water work, we were doing multiple retrieves, we had 3 other dogs, not just 2 or 1. So there was a lot of stuff stacked up against her, and she shined in a poor way. That was the point right there that said, I just gotta do more of this. I've been talking about it now for a couple weeks. We've been doing it a little bit. That was a good confirmation of we need to do more of it. So we're gonna start out with just heel work. Let's get going, because we're not gonna make this too long. Again, we'll see how long it takes for her to settle in. Come on, you two can heel too, heel. We'll bring these girls down. We've not made a lot of retrieves this direction. Today we're gonna. Now, you saw when we started out, Bella was doing really good on heel, and I thought, wow, this is very nice. Well, it's because the other two were sitting back there. They weren't with us. Come on, heel. So as soon as you bring in this extra energy of another dog, it definitely affects Bella. She gets kind of ramped up. So again, starting out, I think you got to connect with these guys. And especially with Bella. So simple heel work, and what I'm going to do is sit, Bella, heel. To start out with, let's just show Bella. Let's show the difference. Let's see what Bella can do all by herself. Now, no pressure on the lead. I'm not going to have it be behind my legs. And I just want to see how synced up we are. Can I catch her off paying attention to other things, or is she with me? It's pretty nice right now. Now we have not done anything else prior to this, so this really is kind of our warm-up. I'm gonna go right through the middle of these two and see what kind of attention span we have or distraction we have. Not bad there, not bad there. So, sit down. We are getting, that wasn't for Bella, that was for Spry. And watch the difference this time coming back through. I do think if you look back, not very far, I know it because I've been doing it for a while with them, we're getting a little bit better at this. We're showing some improvement. She's showing some improvement because of, not too long ago, these other dogs would be enough to get her to kind of reach out or disconnect from me. And her footwork wouldn't be real sharp. And I'd stop and she'd walk past and I'd make a turn and I'd catch her out of position. And so that little session was a lot nicer, much sooner. Now we usually got that out of her, but it usually took us a little while. We had to make a few corrections. We had to remind her that it's time to pay attention and do this. So let me add another dog and see what happens. Ellie, heel. Watch the footwork, Ellie, heel. And I'm watching Bella more than Ellie at this point. Because Ellie will slide in and out on the right and the left because it gets a little crowded in that left-hand position. If I tell her to heel, she's going to want to slide in there. And I'm not, now, if it were, I'm more concerned there. See how I caught her off guard? So that's the first time she's made a slip up. And the reason is because she's just not paying attention all of a sudden to me 100%. She's got this other dog in here. And that gets in the way. There's another one, heel. So let's wake her up and say, I don't care that Ellie's in this. Nothing changes. And I'm asking her to be rather precise. I want her thinking about each foot. There I give her a chance to correct. Good. Ellie, heel. Ellie got caught out of position. I slowed down there and let Bella adjust. There again. If I wanted to spin around real quick, I could have caught her out of position. It's not about proving her wrong. It's about getting her to start understanding, just pay attention. Ellie, heel. Sit. Ellie, heel. Ellie. Get rid of one dog and watch what happens. They become a lot crisper. So, you know, even these older dogs need a little bit of help with it. Sit. And I do think that I don't necessarily expect them to have that footwork 2 at a time. I don't need it. I'm not expecting them to, but I am expecting, if this one's with me, she's got to be with me, not with Ellie. Not watered down because of Ellie. Good. Spry, heel. Spry. Spry, heel. Good. Good. There's a little play in it. Spry, heel. Ellie that was Bella reaching out, wanting to play a little bit with Spry. Good. Spry, heel. Spry, heel. That's a little touchy because Spry's not sure if I'm correcting her or not. And it's not her fault. It's Bella's. Spry, heel. Good. Good. There was a real tempting, Spry, come on. That was real tempting. Bella wanted to reach out and bite at her ear again. And she didn't. Good. She wants to. Good. Good girls. Spry, heel. Good. Spry, heel. Good. Come on. Good. 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 Wasn't too long ago that we We get, and Spry this is a good drill for Spry too, because Spry is real energetic. Easy. Good. Good. Nah. Just a little embarrassed by that. So that's okay. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Easy. 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 Good. Good. Now, this little exercise, we never do it enough. We do it quite often, but we never do it enough. You can always do it more. It's just such a basic thing that we do it early on pretty consistently, and then we get too comfortable and we think, we don't need to do that. That's puppy stuff. Yeah, we need to do it. We need to do it as a reminder as well. Good. Good. That one nearly hit her in the back. Good. And Bella's actually taking this a little bit better than Spry. Spry is really liking the idea of dummies coming out, tennis balls coming out. So, good. We get that little exercise in. Sit. And everybody does well. Heel. Spry, heel. Good. And we go right back to control. Heel. Spry, heel. Good. You can see Spry's nose right to the right to the ground. She wants to hunt. Good. Notice Bella a little bit more dialed in right now, and I think it has to do with dummies and balls came out, and I think she's going, I better pick, Spry, come on, I better pay good attention here, because I do think she realizes she's typically rewarded for good behavior. Rewards to her are retrieves. Put a few dummies down. Couple in the cover. I like to put them into the cover. Give them one. Heel. There's out of position. I give them that one in the mode path here, just because it's easy for them to see. It's going to hold them up into a spot. So let's heel these guys back. We'll bring all of them. Ellie, heel. Ellie, heel. Ellie, heel. Come on. And now we're getting to this point where we're settling in. So off comes the lead with Bella. Don't know that she even knows it. She knows it now because she wants to play with the collar. Heel. Heel. It's about the only time she realizes that she's off is she feels that weight dangle down and she wants to go back to being a puppy and pick it up. Remember when she was a puppy, she liked carrying that. Kind of grew out of that. Very good. Don't let them put cruise control on. Make them pay attention. Vary my pace. Good. Sit. Sit. Now, we're back to our little fence here. This is an exercise that we've been working on. Getting Bella comfortable with. Getting up and over. I just adjusted a little bit. Now this is a tempting thing for Bella. We're going to call the other dogs past her. One at a time. Ellie. Good. Over. Sit. Good. Spry. Spry. Good. Spry. Come on. Spry. Over. Sit. Good. Very good, Bella. Good. Bella. Over. Sit. 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 You can see she's gonna have to figure that out. That's why we use that fence. She's not gonna hurt herself if she bumps into it. Good. So that we just added, all we're doing is setting up a trailing memory here for a couple dummies that I threw out. I think I put 4. Should remember that, because if I only put 3 and I think I put 4 and I send a dog down there, I'm setting them up to get in a little bit of trouble. Heel, heel. I remember 3 in the cover, 1 in the road is how I did that. Come on, Spry, heel. We're gonna bring them back here. Heel. This time what I think I'm going to do, Ben, I'll let you stay here, but I'm not going to send Bella on a retrieve. If you watch back a few episodes when we worked here, Bella had a hard time pushing through this cover. There's water in here. She didn't want to push through it. That's something that we're going to work on. So I'm not going to use her and send her. I'm also not going to use her and send her over that fence. But what I am going to do is heel her across it, because she didn't want to even do that. So I'll get something out of the older dogs by pushing them through. So Ben, you can stay here. I'm just going to go to the other side, send them through, let them make these retrieves. Heel. Now, just to keep the older dogs honest, let's put one out here that will do similar to yesterday, and we'll send the dog for that last. Right now I want them going long. Heel. Ben, let me know if you have audio issues. I'm not going to go too far. If I do want to just get on the other side of that water. Heel. Okay. Heel. Now, Bella's going to be asked to sit. I'm going to set the lead over the top of her. Ellie's going to come first. Spry, you sit. Ellie, go back. Bella did a real nice job of steadiness there. Not even a creep. Was more than good with Ellie going on the line. Here's that weird snow coming back in. Good dog. Good dog. I want to encourage that straight up and over. Even if there's a barrier, don't go around it. Comes in good. Sit. Sit. Ellie comes in with a lot more enthusiasm than Spry. That's harder on Bella. So that was really good. Bella hasn't moved. She's been very nice through this. Ellie, come here. Sit. Spry. Now let's line up Spry. Spry, go back. Good. Over. There's a little cheat on her part. We'll work on that. I don't want her leaking out of that. Over. Over. Good. Good girl. Good girl. I probably could have gave her a little reminder on the way out with an over. Here. Good. Now she gets a little oh, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. That's it. Come on. You're going to have to get wet. Come on. Here's the difference in how she comes back. Good. Hold. Did. She's just a little bit slower mover. Heel. Spry. Go back. Go back. No! Here. We're going to reset. That was my mistake. She did go back. Sit. Come on. Come on. Sit. We're going to start that over. Here. Here. My mistake on that, I sent her back. She hesitated. She thought about that one. I stopped her. I said, go back. She went back. I stopped her again because I shouldn't have. We're going to do this again. Now I want to remind her to get over. I'm going to see if I can't get her over that fence instead of going around it. Spry. Spry. Go back. Go back. Over. There's a leak again. We'll work on that. Now this will be number 3. Sit down, Bella. Bella got a little bored there and started chewing on some grass over here. Good, come on. Over, good. Over, over, good. You see how she wanted to slide over on me again. We'll work on that. Here, come on, come on, come on. Get your feet wet, come on, come on. Dainty little thing. Now she looks all controlled coming in. She goes out pretty hard. She goes out real hard. Now, heel, Ellie, Spry, come on. Bella, sit. Sit. Bella got a little bit putsy here. She's chewing on some grass. Sit. Spry, come here. Sit. Sit. I need to firm up a little bit. This time we're going to stop Ellie and send her to the dummy to the left, or to the right, my right. Ellie, go back. Ben, can you step one side or the other? You're right in the middle. There you go. Get out. Good. Good. Bella, sit. Come on. Come on. Good. Did. Good. That's good. Now we've got one long one. Heel. Good. We're going to get out of this weather. Heel. Notice her pace. Wants to go, wants to go, wants to go. No, we're going to go nice and slow if you want to go fast. Because if she pushes too much, I'll turn around and go back. She can't decide, I want to get through here quicker than you. Heel. So, just because dummies started flying doesn't mean we change the pace of this going forward. And you can see Spry is just antsy. So we're going to go nice and slow. Now I'm going to go up and over that barrier. I'm not going to send Bella on. I don't think I could send her up and over in that type of a distance to make that retrieve on that last dummy. This is going to be a challenging retrieve enough with the amount of time and distance, and she's never made a retrieve over here before. So it's not like I'm sending her back to a spot that's been a memory for her. Get another chance to go up and over. Ellie, sit. Spry, Spry, sit. Sit. Bella, over. Sit right here. Again, a little bit less control when she comes into land. Heel, sit, you sit. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these other dogs over here, because I'm going to use that Spry here, Ellie here. Sit. I'm going to use that as my backdrop coming in. So when she does come back in, she's going to have some momentum coming from that distance. And I want to use this to help slow her down. Another good chance to work on this. On and off. Don't pull your head out. I don't want her yanking her head out. I don't want her ducking. Good. Good. I don't want her thinking this thing comes off and we go free. We can run wherever we want. I purposely drag it up over those ears and tempt her to want to pull it out. Good. Very good. We're going to heel her forward, give her a little help. This is a long delayed memory for her. Heel. Sit. And so the only concern I have is the distance. Can I push her that far? Will she push that far? Watch. Bella. She remembers it. Good. Right about there is where I probably would have said in the past she'd have hung up. Good girl. Now she's going to have to hunt it though, because it is in the cover. So she's going to have to get in that area and hold the area. Good dog. Actually, these guys picked the ones out of the cover. Good dog. That one was in the road. Very good. Easy, easy, easy. Right here. Easy. I back up to that fence. Right here. Right here. Very good. Very good. It's a good dog. Good dog. Dead. Right here. A little bit of a change to where I'd like her to face me. I want her coming into me right here. Let's get it right. Sit. Good. Good. Dead. Dead. Hold it. Hold it. Right here. Sit. Very nice. There's what we want. Good dog. Dead. And that's plenty for today. Sit down. Sit down. I don't mind them being a little bit high-spirited at the end. There's nothing wrong. These guys are in a really nice state of mind. They'd really like to do some more of this. She would too. It's a good time to end it. Good dogs. Nice, I think a nice improvement from her just being able to work around these other dogs today. That's exactly what we're looking for. We need to, because if I did these things all by herself, I'd get a false sense of security of her understanding of things and her ability to do things. Rather than that, Mike, I'd get this false thought that she can handle all this stuff. Well, she can by herself in real controlled environments, and that's good. And it's good to be able to do that at times to build confidence in me and her. And to learn new things. We got to do new things in areas repeatedly so that they can get the concept. But then what we need to do is challenge the concept. Is it strong enough to not be impacted by all these other variables? More dogs, different places, distractions like birds, weather, all sorts of stuff can come into play and then make you look silly because you went, well, my dog did it perfect in the backyard. Of course, because that's where you practiced. So nice, a real nice improvement. This is a relatively new area for us, but we've been here a week now doing it in this spot. Well, she's getting better at it. No kidding. It has to do with that repetition. So we'll get really good at this here, and then we'll go find another spot. If you recall, before we did this here, we did it in another spot. She struggled with it, and I said, that spot's not very good. Let's go find an easier spot. This is an easier spot. She's still not perfect with it by any means, nor is Spry. I mean, I sent Spry out. She skirted the fence twice. I don't want that. Not with her. So we'll work on that. That's just her understanding what's expected. And by her understanding what's expected in this controlled setting and drill, when I get into a situation that it's real hunting and I got to get her to go through this narrow little gap because that's the only way she's going to be able to get to the bird or get to a downwind spot of where I need her to be. If she's not willing to do that because I asked her to, I'm stuck. So simplified setting like this is where we're going to train it, and then we're going to go implement it and put it into works in spots that are more realistic. That'll come later. So all of them are works in progress. Good. Heel. Heel. Come on, girls.
Drive on, and I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned